Hello students, today we are going to study Albert Einstein at school, and it is written by Patrick Pringle. It is going to be a very interesting chapter, I guess. First of all, let's discuss about the author. Well, it is surprising that a genius like Albert Einstein was a miserable failure at school, although he was one of the most intelligent persons of the time of all the times, and perhaps the greatest scientist since Newton. Now the passage deals with his miserable time at school and his expulsion. It is also a comment on the education system prevailing in Germany at that time. This was about the chapter, as we all know that Albert Einstein, we believe that Albert Einstein was a great scientist, but as we can see in this chapter that he himself was a miserable failure in his school. So it is the lesson about Albert Einstein, and he was a miserable failure. Now first of all, let's discuss that about the Einstein's encounter with the history teacher. Who was his history teacher, first of all? So, his history teacher was Mr. Brown. Now he questions Einstein about the year Prussians defeated French at the Battle of Waterloo. So, what happened? Einstein was unable to answer the question. So what? After that, there was an argument ensues between the two. So Einstein expresses the uselessness of learning historical facts and dates, and on being provoked by Mr. Brown, Einstein further propounds his views on education. So what he emphasizes the importance of why over what and when. What Einstein did? He emphasized the importance of why over what and when. And Mr. Brown is annoyed and reprimands Einstein on his radical views on education. And what happens then? He also asked him to leave the school. Now Einstein disenchantment with the school. He was very miserable and disturbed, and he shares his thoughts with Yuri. Now let's discuss about Einstein versus Elsa on education. Okay, who was Elsa? Elsa was Einstein's cousin. Elsa was Einstein's cousin. Okay. Now Elsa advised Einstein to learn just enough to pass exams. So Einstein expresses inability to learn without understanding. Einstein was not at all ready to learn without understanding. He believed that education was knowing, understanding, and thinking new thoughts. And Einstein revealed to Elsa his interest in science and also the lack of science as a subject at school. And Einstein also felt stifled at school and wanted to leave it. Now, what happened? Later on, Einstein appeals to Yuri for the help. So, Yuri set up a meeting for Einstein with his friend Dr. Weil. What Dr. Weil did? Dr. Weil helped Einstein by certifying that he needs a 6-month break from school due to a nervous breakdown. So Einstein finally resolved never to go back to school. Now let's discuss how was Einstein's relation with the maths teacher. Einstein requested Mr. Koch, who was his maths teacher of Einstein. He was Mr. Koch. So he requested Mr. Koch for a reference to get admission in an Italian institute for mathematics in Milan. Now Mr. Koch acknowledged Einstein's mathematical genius and provides a glowing reference. Now Einstein's final meeting with the head teacher of where? Of that institute. So Einstein was summoned by the head teacher, and head teacher informed Einstein about his expulsion from school and asked him to leave immediately. Now Einstein left the school without a backward glance. And head teacher informed Einstein that his presence in class is distractive and his attitude rebellious, and also termed Einstein a bad influence on other students also. Now Einstein asked for reason of expulsion, though he got this reason. Now Einstein bids goodbye to Yuri before leaving Munich. So Yuri expresses hope for Einstein findings happiness in a new country. So this was a chapter all about. Now what you have to do, you have to answer 2 questions on the basis of reading of this chapter. Question number 1. How did Albert hope to get admission to an Italian college without a diploma from the German school? So how you have to answer this question? You have to answer this question that Albert was extremely good at mathematics, and a letter of reference from his maths teacher, Mr. Koch, he thought would be sufficient to get him admission in Italy without a diploma. So Mr. Koch had a very high opinion of Einstein as a student of maths. Those days, institutes of higher learning would often admit students on the basis of such letters of recommendation. So that was a main problem, that he could not get admission in Italian college. Otherwise he was capable enough, he was confident enough that he will definitely get the admission in the Italian school, Italian college. Now question number 2, it is a long question, it is a long answer question. Were the teachers interested in understanding Albert and bringing out his potential? So how you have to answer this question? Actually here you have to write that, let us take his history teacher who wanted him to learn dates of history. But when Einstein failed to answer one of the history questions, the teacher took him to task. Now he was shocked at Einstein's revelation that he did not see any point in learning dates, and one could always look them up in a book. When Einstein said that learning facts was not education, Mr. Brown sarcastically asked him to tell the class his theory of education, and when the boy started spelling out his views on education, Mr. Brown snapped him by saying that he was a disgrace and wouldn't do the school any good. What did he do? To top it all, he punished Einstein by making him stay for an extra period. Now the teacher must have reported the matter to the head teacher, who summoned Albert the next day. So at the head teacher's office also, Albert was further humiliated. He was dubbed as a constant rebel, in whose presence the teacher could not teach and other students could not learn and all these things. So neither the history teacher nor the head teacher acknowledged Einstein's mathematical genius or his flair for music. Then Mr. Koch who knew Albert's mathematical prowess, prowess couldn't perhaps do much thanks to the system of education prevalent in the school. So consequently what happened? Einstein, who went on to become one of the greatest scientists of all the times, left the school, and a miserable and frustrated youth who hated the school. I hope you will able to answer these two questions. Now this is the end of the chapter. Thank you.